I really wish I could say this story is fake, but it is not. And I don't know how to feel about it. I was at Starbucks, and this girl came up to me and was like, "Are you that guy from TikTok?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she asked me, I was like, "Oh, can we take a picture?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course." But after, I was just waiting around for my caramel macchiato, and I heard her mom say, Is that Jungkook? Is that BTS Chinese guy you like so much?" Let me just... Y'all know those popular girls who think they can sing, but in reality they sound like a supermassive black hole? I was paired up with one of them to finish a project, and Miss Girl did nothing. Didn't even type a single syllable. So I had to go out of my way and finish her part of the project. And so today she posts on her Snap story a video of herself singing, "Jingle bell, jingle bell rock." Bitch, you can go jingle your head into a brick wall, the fuck? I can't believe I once decided to be nice for a day and responded to this random girl's Snapchat story with, "Oh my god, I love your dress, you look so pretty, let's be friends." And the bitch responded with, "Sorry, I've got too many people wanting to be my friend right now. I can put you on the wait list." Bitch, I would rather be friends with a fucking mosquito. Okay, and I was just trying to be nice. That dress looks like a fucking recycling machine. Okay, pack it up, Greta Thunberger. Y'all know those people who are skinny as hell? But then they say shit like, "Oh, I'm so fat. I can eat an elephant. I'm famished." But for lunch, they have like a single fucking cucumber and they just like dip it in a sauce. And then they're like, "I'm so full." You know, humans are like 70% water. So essentially, we're just cucumbers, but with anxiety and depression. But in your case, you're just a stupid cucumber bitch. Y'all know like when your best friend just starts talking to someone that they like, and then for like the next 3 weeks, that person is the only topic of conversation that their brain is capable of talking about? Like you could be absolutely minding your own business and out of the crack in the floor, they just pop up and they're like, "Oh yeah, Michael and I are like, Michael bought me bubble tea the other. Michael doesn't like sugar in his tea. Michael doesn't like it when do you think Michael will like this?" Michael's like, "Shut your stupid, I will shove this broom so far." Michael has a weird looking penis. I remember like 2 days ago, I was about to get on a bus and there was this old man sitting at the front talking to the bus driver. And after I got on, I got like snippets of their conversation. This man looked at the bus driver and was like, "Oh, if you see a Chinese person, just like run them over." I'm okay with being flattened by a 1,500-pound bus. It's the racism for me. Why you gotta discriminate against specifically Chinese people? Why can't we just run everyone over? You are literally an ancient-ass man. You are a walking fossil. Girl, I could snatch your bald-ass head and bitch, you would go flying down the 99 like a... Have y'all noticed that every time a woman posts a video of herself getting rich, popping off, being hella successful in life, there's always some bitter cheese curd of a man commenting some shit like, "Oh, is your rich husband behind the camera? You better thank your rich daddy for all of that." Okay, Kevin. It's not your fault that every time you stand up from a chair, your ass crack is showing from the top of your jeans. You are built like a concrete block. I will stick a firecracker so far up your ass. Remember when they used to like ship men off to war and they would like die and not come back? Can we do that again, please? Because honestly, some of these male species be getting on my freaking nerves. How can you be homophobic, racist, misogynistic, ugly, and smelling like a block of old cheese at the same time? Okay, you cannot tell a woman what to do. Because you are literally the definition of a parasite. Go and play with your guns and die, please. It blows my mind that there are people who can be 13 years old and 6 feet tall. Are you on drugs? What are you drinking? I'm literally turning 18 and I'm still the size of a fucking fruit bat. I'm literally compressed. Why do you feel the need to be that tall? This is not David and Goliath. Okay, if you're not gonna decapitate yourself, at least give me whatever you're having. I'm tired of feeling like a fucking Oompa Loompa. I shouldn't need to be doing this to talk to you. Do you think everything is a sign from the universe, or are you normal? Cause today I wanted a reason to go to McDonald's, and there was a pigeon that flew by, and it looked like it was carrying a large fry or like a single tiny breadstick. I took that as a sign from the stars to go get myself a Big Mac. It turns out the pigeon was actually carrying a human finger. But that's okay because maybe it was just hungry. Some boys literally be out here objectifying women and ranking girls in their class by how attractive they are. Saying shit like, oh, she's a 7 out of 10 and she's a 3. Bitch, you look like an Animal Crossing character. And like not even any of the cute Animal Crossing characters, bitch. You look like a woolly mammoth. And y'all be saying shit like, oh, she belongs to the streets. Yeah? And you belong to Pangea. Ice Age looking ass. The fuck? I cannot be the only person who thinks that it's insane that it's fucking December. God is playing some weird twisted game because I haven't even fucking processed March. Okay, I'm still living in the world where the biggest trend on TikTok was Danielle Kahn doing so this is kind of coming out of nowhere, but I just got verified. And I know a verification badge isn't like the be all and end all, but it definitely made me start like thinking back. 1 year ago, I would have never expected to be here. And the fact that you guys, you know, support me, picked me up and like, you know, made me feel confident in myself. And the fact that you guys appreciated me and listened to me and accepted what I had to offer. I'm so lucky to have all of you. I don't know how else to say it. And I feel like now is a time for me to say something I haven't really said enough of in the past, and that is, thank you, and I mean it. You know I'm being serious when I'm suddenly very quiet. I love you. I'm so tired of having no money. As you may know, I currently have 11 cents in my bank account. I'm not kidding. But that doesn't stop me from being a stupid bitch. Nothing ever will. I found a Starbucks gift card that I thought had money in it. So I was like, I'm gonna treat myself out on a coffee date. So I called up this cute guy that I've been talking to, and I offered to pay for his food and mine. Our total at Starbucks was $45, and the gift card that I was using to pay had 9 cents. 9 fucking cents. So he had to pay the $45 and drive me home because I didn't have enough money to pay for transit. Fuck! If you're having a bad day, I just thought it'd be nice for you to know that a girl who used to be in my class posted a thing to her story that was like, oh, like, honest opinions about me, please. And she responded to her own story and said, oh my gosh, you're the Heather. Queen Heather. You are the main character. You are so pretty and talented. This would have been fine if she didn't screenshot her own response and post it on her and post it to her story with her username still clearly attached. She was so in character. She was like, oh my god, you guys, stop. Like, why does everyone think I'm the Heather? I can't do this today. I can't. Okay, y'all have heard Live, Laugh, Love talking about the Karens out here, bitch, but have you ever heard of Live, Laugh, Destroy? Once we get a Karen on our side, bitch, she's gonna liquefy the entire police system. She just needs to grab the entire department by their bald-ass heads and shove them into her blender. And then just... Sis just needs to walk to the front of the police line, completely unbothered by tear gas because of her Chanel sunglasses. Approach the first cop that she sees and say, excuse me, can I see your manager? And the cop says, ma'am, you are in the way. She says, no, you're in my way. And that's when she pulls out the purse. Okay, that one black purse excuse me. She's just playing her own game of Clash of Clans. And when they still refuse to give her the manager, bitch, that's when she pulls out an entire Range Rover just from, like, the back of her pocket. At this point, hopefully the cops have realized that they're dealing with more than just a Walmart lady. She's literally a force of nature. Honestly, the power of woman astounds me each and every day. Like, sis could be 4 feet tall and survive on a diet of almond milk and, like, almonds. But the moment you lay a molecule of your finger on her fucking taquitos, she will literally rip off your weave and attach you to a spinning wind turbine. And she will take a photo in front of that turbine and be like, crackhead energy. Meanwhile, your body is literally spinning around like a renewable energy source. And then she'll proceed to blame it on her star sign and be like, oh, sorry, it's because I am an asparagus. This is just a message for my friends. You need to stop sending me weird shit when I'm with my parents. Are you trying to get me crucified? Okay, my parents are fucking old. They already think I'm weird as shit. Okay, because I was literally with my whole family, with my laptop connected to the TV, streaming a Disney movie. And you know what my friend sends me? This fucking picture. I have no clue what this is. Trisha Paytas? Donald Trump? Hey, whatever it is. This shit popped up on my computer screen when my family was trying to watch Frozen. I had to slam my screen shut and explain to my mother how this was Elsa in a reincarnated form. And I haven't spoken to them since. Did y'all ever do like presentations in middle school and you were like really nervous? And your teacher's like sitting at the back of the classroom and she's like, sorry, can you speak a little bit louder? I can't really hear you. Can you not see that my 11-year-old ass is about to violently projectile vomit out of anxiety? You were the one who asked me to do this presentation on how the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. If you want to hear me better, you can use the power from your mitochondria and you can stand up and you can move. Bitch. Kids nowadays will get away with so many things just because they're kids. The other day I saw a kid shoot a bird with a paintball gun and his mom was like, oh, he's just a kid. No, the one time I accidentally shot my grandma in the eye with a Nerf gun, I did not see the light of day for 2 weeks. My grandma didn't even like lose her eye or anything. She just like fell over and like crashed into the TV. Why does the government still think they can defeat our generation? Have you not seen what we're capable of? Have you not seen who we have on our side? Okay, your first indicator might be looking at the White Lives Matter hashtag or Whiteout Tuesday on Instagram, okay? The entire hashtag is just flooded with K-pop. And, like, the occasional hentai. And when police officers be busy yeeting tear gas canisters at us, bitch, that's when we play fucking Wii Sports Tennis. This is the generation raised on Hunger Games. Percy Jackson is a part of our blood. We grew up watching some badass people on TV. Okay, Miss Frizzle and the Magic School Bus. Hello? You should be afraid of us. We also happen to have Anonymous and the witches on our side. Bitch, when it starts to rain fire on the White House. That's us. The best type of friendships are the ones where you can be like, oh, well, you paid for my coffee this morning, so you know what? I'm gonna pay for your parking. Oh, you bought me lunch. I'll make you some cookies. But I cannot stand those people who are like, oh, well, the coffee was like $4, but you still owe me like $2.75 from like when you drank my water. So you owe me exactly $6.49. Quick maths. I will hit you with a rock. I will literally stone you, ugly bitch. I literally despise those people who take one look at you and they immediately start pointing out things about your face that you're insecure about. They're like, oh my goodness, that's a really big pimple on your nose there. Wow, that is a conquer. Holy Moses, you look like Rudolph. Thank you for pointing that out, McKaylee. It's not like I spent 30 minutes this morning looking at myself in the mirror, trying to get rid of it, having a mental breakdown. Oh, shiver me timbers, I didn't even know it was there. I'm just gonna smile and nod and try not to think about ripping your head off. I will leave. And I will literally punch you. I will punch. I don't have a scrunchie, so I'm using a plastic glove to keep my hair up. This morning, I haul my ass out of bed at the ass crack of dawn to make it in time for my doctor's appointment. Because hospitals are just open that damn early for some reason. And I'm wearing like a Star Wars t-shirt. I'm not gonna dress up because my doctor's not even cute. And I'm just waiting half asleep in the fucking waiting room. And some bitch comes up to me and is like, do you even watch Star Wars? And I'm like, no. This man had the audacity to look at me and say, loser. My good sir, it is 8 in the fucking morning. You are dressed like fucking Ben Shapiro. Do I look like a fucking stormtrooper to you? No, that's because I'm Chinese. Shut the fuck up. I will never understand those bitches that make fun of other people's bodies, saying shit like, oh, you're so skinny. You look like you came out at SeaWorld. You should try eating less. You should try wearing more makeup. Oh my god, I think your titty is running away. Bitch, shut up! You look like you came out of frickin' Zootopia. Geronimo Stilton looking ass. If the government wanted to spy on us, why would they use birds when they can just use spiders? Bitch, a spider has 8 fucking eyes. They have circumference vision. You can't hide. Girl, you getting up at fucking 2 in the morning to go to the kitchen and microwave a sausage, they can see you. Every time you cry yourself to sleep thinking about a random boy who doesn't care about you, bitch, they reporting that to the Trump. Okay, they'd be like, girl, this fat ugly bitch fucking crying 8 days a week, with. You know what? If you're single, don't be sad about it. It just means you haven't found the right person yet. Because time's gonna go on, and eventually you'll grow up, and then you're gonna die. And none of this will matter anymore. Sometimes people aren't meant to catch fish in the ocean. They're just meant to drown. I don't understand the concept behind bullying. Like, bitch, you trying to make me cry by calling me ugly? I already fucking cry. Every fucking night. Okay, I know I'm ugly. I have a galaxy brain up here. You laughing at me like, oh my god, you look like a rat, bitch. I know. So apparently it takes 45 muscles to frown and only 10 muscles to smile. So the secret is just be sad every day and frown a lot and then you'll be skinny. But that doesn't really make any sense because I spend every day being very sad and I still look like a fucking T-Rex. That is very much ugly, very much musty and crusty. Dry coochie energy. Who goes through the process of like creating a child, all right, and carrying that child inside of your cooch for like 92 months so you can shove it out of a small hole only for you to name it Eugene? Why would you do that? Oh my god, your baby is so cute. What is it called? Oh, its name is Eugene. Oh, how lovely. Ugly bitch. What'd you say? Sorry, can I just... I will never understand those people who are like, oh, you think he's attractive? Go up and talk to him. Introduce yourself, bitch. What? You want me to what? Go up to him and be like, hi. No! You know when you just can't stop thinking about someone because they're just like in your head and you keep overthinking everything that they do because you really fucking like them? A crush is technically just a bunch of chemical reactions in the brain. If you replace those chemical reactions with real fucking chemicals by eating a whole package of Lysol wipes, you will be dead and you will no longer need to worry. I once had this lady who was shaped like a fucking Elmer's glue bottle come up to me and say, I don't think you're Asian. And I was like, what? Why? And she was like, you don't sound like you're Asian. Okay, let me just... The Bluetooth device is connected successfully. I don't understand how people can get married. Like, first of all, how? Why? Y'all are telling me that you're gonna be attracted to each other for the rest of your lives? Like, he be a 75-year-old, moldy, decrepit bitch. And you're still gonna be like, oh, he's so handsome. What a charmer. Bitch, he looks like an avocado. What are you... You know, we're just gonna pretend there wasn't a time when y'all used to record yourself singing on Snapchat with a black screen and then post it to your story. What episode of iCarly do you think this is? Wrap it up, Tori Vega. You just call me a rainbow rice boy. That's kind of funny and a little bit racist. But I've never been called that before. I will never understand those people who just try and start drama for no reason. Like, I was in this class with one girl, let's call her Michaela Bailey. She was like, oh my god, you're in a group with Catherine. I'm so sorry. She's so annoying. I literally hate her. Okay, first of all, Michaela Bailey, Catherine does not talk. She has not said a single word. She's literally the equivalent of a bonsai plant. And I mean that in the nicest way possible. Okay, meanwhile, your stupid ass is over here like... I want to be Kim Kardashian's diamond earring. The one that she lost in the ocean. That earring is doing way more than we are. It's probably down there discovering all this cool ocean wildlife, okay? Finding Nemo, becoming friends with Megan Ladon. Megan, like, shark bitch. Probably already discovered Atlantis and is now decorating Moana's left titty. Bling bling. But it's also just down there vibing under 13,000 tons of pressure. Meanwhile, I'm put under the tiniest bit of stress and I want to yeet myself in front of a bus. I was at the grocery store and I just wanted to get a ham sandwich because I was hungry. And the person over the counter kept asking me, oh, what size do you want? So I was like, medium. And she was like, no, sir, we need a number. So I panicked and I said 5. And now I have 5 fucking inches of ham and 2 pieces of bread. What am I supposed to do with this? This bitch cost me fucking $30 ass. Bone apple teeth. Why are there so many people out there who do one Google search and then they pretend to be an expert on the topic? Like they click on the first fucking source that they see and then they just pretend like they know everything. And then they're just like, I did research on this. I know what bitch, I will punch you. So I know this girl who's like very Republican, and girl did not believe that Corona was a real thing. So I talked to her today and I was like, hey, you heard Trump got tested positive for COVID, right? And sis dead ass looked at me and was like, no, that's a lie. And I'm like, okay, well, it's being reported by every single major news source, so why would they lie? Because they want Trump to lose. How does that make sense? Yeah, because if people think that Trump is going to die soon, well, they're not going to vote for him because they don't want a dead president. What? How do I knock the dumb bitch energy out of someone? I want cheese fries. It's literally 3 a.m. And I tried to get my bag of hot Cheetos. And I found a roach inside the bag. So obviously I had to close the bag and then put it into my oven. But after I cooked it, the bag was empty. So now I don't have fries or hot Cheetos, but I do have a fire-resistant roach in my kitchen. I love when you're like lying in bed and then that like one tiny little teardrop just like rolls dramatically out of your eye and down your face. It's so cinematic and so on brand. And then in your head, you're just like, wow, I really am a poor, stupid, fat, ugly. Sorry, I have problems. So when I was 12, there was this one ugly bitch. She was like the child of my mom's work colleague. Anyway, we were in a supermarket, and for some reason, she just had, like, a rat in her brain, and she just kept screaming random things at the top of her lungs. Erin's an ugly bitch. Erin's shorter than my left eyelash. Erin's a I was so pissed. And she was like, oh, you wouldn't ever punch a girl, would you? Okay, first of all, this has nothing to do with whether or not you have a cooter. And I did not hesitate to yank the shit out of her weave. Okay, I pulled on that bitch like I was trying to start a lawnmower. You got what you deserve. Y'all know those white skater boys who were like, if you don't skate, you can't wear Thrasher merch. You can't. And we're like, okay, sure. And then we turn the argument around and we're like, hey, Chad, maybe you shouldn't say the N-word because you're white. And all of a sudden they're just like, I think... Bitch. I am so sorry that there are men out here who will sit there, greasy, unmoisturized, missing a fucking toenail, looking like a prehistoric crocodile velociraptor creature that crawled this planet before Lord Jesus walked. And they will sit there and be like, oh, I think I will critique this girl's appearance. Oh, she's too large to be wearing those clothes. Excuse me, sir, but I will literally spray you with Raid. I will spray! I don't know if this is just me, but if I ask you to compare hand sizes with me, or I make fun of you for stupid things, or I call you ugly, it probably means I've already written fanfiction about you. If I actually thought you were ugly, I wouldn't call you ugly because you would just need to look in a mirror. But if I do call you ugly, it means I think you give off Percy Jackson energy, and I need someone in my life who can take out a pen and start stabbing people with it. I would rather stick my head into a fucking beehive before I catch feelings for someone again, but this is my application to no longer be single. I put the fun in dysfunctional. If you think I'm ugly, just fucking close your eyes. If we are dating and we are suddenly attacked by a drive-by shooting, I am going to use you as my shield. But you know what? I also have band-aids, so I got you covered. If you die, just don't, because then I'm gonna be single. But you want me to die too, bitch? That's really selfish of you. I have a mantra that the only men that I can trust is ramen. So if I grab your arm and you're not fucking made of ramen, I'm just going to kill you. If I ask you to kick somebody, just do it. I don't care if it's an old person or if it's a child. But you know what, y'all? I still think getting run over by a train is the definition of being railed. So, I can't possibly be the only person who just gets the most random thoughts at the most random times during the day. Like, I'll be riding an elevator and all of a sudden my mind will just... I wonder what would happen if the rope suddenly broke and we went flying to the floor at 17 miles per hour and we all fucking died. For those of you who are looking for quick solutions to their problems, here is a master tip. Just punch it. You got an annoying English teacher who won't stop sending you emails at 2 a.m. asking you to send in your assignments? Boom! Okay, when I was dealing with a 4-year-old who was making fun of me and saying that I had tiny eyes because I was Asian, which is a complete lie because I literally I look like an insect. Okay, I didn't even need to touch the child. Okay, all it took was a bonk to the back of his high chair, bitch, and he went down. Okay, you look really sad. My dog died. I'm so sorry. How old was she? Like 12? Oh. What was her name? Felicia. Bye, Felicia! Whoa, caught in a bedroom. Mouse. Why do y'all keep falling for boys who are literally illiterate? Okay, they can't even spell the correct your. Saying shit like, oh, you're my world. And girls are like, oh my god, he's so sweet. That is the wrong your. He's only saying that because he has the brain power of a fucking celery stick and he doesn't know what else to say. One day you're gonna have a medical emergency and you're gonna ask him to call you an ambulance. And that bitch is gonna come up to you and be like, you're an ambulance. And you're literally just gonna die. Kids nowadays be like, oh, my mom took away my iPad. Bitch, when I was 6 years old, my Asian mother used to chase me around the house with a frying pan because I didn't know how to do fractions. Like, not to compare trauma, but bitch, she was playing a whole ass game of ping pong using a frying pan and flying chopstick projectiles. And my tiny child ass had to run and dodge. Important announcement, everybody. I'm officially no longer going to be the bigger person. So if you annoy me or upset me in any way, I'm simply going to attack you. Thank you for understanding. If 2020 gets made into a movie or a TV show, can I please play the role of a speed bump? It's really not that hard. Boop. Boop. Oh no. Car bonk. Bitches will be like, I have a really high standard for men. I only go out with guys who are flavorful and spicy, but then they end up dating a curly-haired white boy named Daniel. Bitch, that's not spicy. That's a breadstick from Olive Garden. The most frustrating thing is when you send a 13-paragraph, heartfelt, explanatory email to your teacher. Okay, you even have a friggin' thesis statement. And your teacher has the audacity to respond with, don't be fucking... What? Let's do homework. So we're supposed to be watching a video about giant squids. Let's watch the video.
Catch a glimpse of some beautiful whales.
I am a beautiful whale.
Something just brushed past your leg.
Oh my god, Shane Dawson?
Something slimy.
Shane Dawson.
Slithery.
Shane Dawson.
Something really, really big.
Shane Dawson? I feel like that was kind of mean, but like just for the sake of continuing the joke, I promise you I didn't mean that to be offensive.
How can your measly 2 arms take on 8? You see, giant squids have a bit of a gag reflex problem, so...
Can't relate.
Wait, what's that sound?
My bussy. A giant squid? More like a giant gag reflex. I'll know those like little ugly ass rat dogs, like the ones that are really fucking annoying and won't stop barking. I swear, those bitches live forever. Okay, my great aunt has one and she calls it Dobby. Dobby just turned 19 in human years. That rat looking ass dog is older than half of our generation. It should have died 12 years ago when the bitch ate a fucking rock out of the garden. But no, it lived and it's still fucking alive. Can you please die? I'm tired of hearing you bark at every single goddamn thing that moves. I'm going to use my Asian powers to put the entirety of Florida into rice. There are literal protests for your right to get sick. Why? Are y'all just bored? Watch a frickin' movie. The live action of Cats is really interesting. Don't be going around blaming Asian people and China for bringing this virus when you are literally sitting on a beach, half naked, 2 inches away from another person talking about how you don't care about this virus. Because the moment you're sitting in a hospital bed with a respirator attached to your lungs and life support on your left side, that's what you were fighting for. You want a medal? Or a funeral? So apparently NASA has discovered a parallel universe where everything goes backwards. So apparently there is 2 of me. As if one ugly bitch wasn't enough. And this bitch is going backwards? Like physically backwards? I'm in so much pain. If you have ever seen a tall, curly-haired white boy and immediately fallen in love with him, please raise your hand. We all deserve to be hit by a truck. I just checked my bank account, and I've spent $700 this month on coffee. So why am I still tired all the time? It's midnight, I have an essay due like 2 minutes ago, and I'm sitting here looking like a fucking troll out of the Trolls movie with a stupid fucking scrunchie in my hair, and $700 gone from my bank account because of coffee. I would absolutely hate to be hit by a car because that's just fucking embarrassing. Like, what are you supposed to do after it happens? Just lie there? Oh, absolutely not. I would simply just get up and leave. I literally don't care if one of my ribs is like sticking out of my head. It's a fucking unicorn horn, bitch. I don't want people staring at me like, oh my god, sis got run over. No, bitch, this is my science project. Leave me alone, the fuck? So it's just past midnight. Today's my birthday. I just turned 18. And I just want to know, why do I not feel any different now that I'm an adult? Like, do my brain cells get a reset? Because there's nothing going on in here. I still have the IQ of a fucking brick. But you know what? At least I'm legal. And I have you guys. I love you. Oh my gosh, guys. What happens if the government is just keeping us inside because they're gonna build us a new water park? Or like maybe they'll get like Harry Styles or like Ariana Grande to do like a private concert for all of us at our new water park. Guys, we only have to stay inside for a little while longer for them to give us a brand new water park with Harry Styles and Ariana Grande. I almost crashed into someone today because they were running a red light when they were turning at an intersection. And bitch, I did not fucking slow down. I did not even bother to press on the brake. Because you know what? I am not afraid of death. You're acting like, oh, this bitch is a new driver. He's just gonna let me go. Bitch, no. I will ram you head on. I will plow into you in my Toyota. I don't care if it's a fucking hybrid eco Prius. I don't care if it's made of plastic. I will run into you and I will destroy you. And you know what? I'm listening to fucking, this is the part where I say I don't want it. I will die happily. You, on the other hand, will be sent flying 50 kilometers into the air, absolutely like a spinning frisbee. Thinking about the time when I was in 4th grade and I got run over by the school janitor in his electric scooter going 40 miles per hour inside of the school parking lot. And I was sent to the nurse's office with a sprained wrist, a bloody nose, and a fucking lawsuit in mind. And I approached the nurse with my arm in this position. She gave me an ice pack and a breath mint and was like, make it work, love. Make what work? My distended ligament? You see this action? I will clock you. I don't understand people who tell me money's not gonna make you happy. Even if you like buy all those clothes, you're still gonna be sad. Yeah, but I'll be sad and cute. Unlike you, sad and ugly. The fuck? Hey, this is me letting you know that my back is in so much pain from trying to carry this conversation. I'm literally developing scoliosis. And not only that, it smells like a public restroom because you are dry as shit. You are literally as dry as the little crumbs of camel shit inside of the Sahara Desert. being superheated, cooked, ovenated. That's not a word. If I was to take those pieces of super dried camel poo and grind them into powder and inhale them and literally die from lung infection, that still would not be as dry as you trying to talk to me right now. Yeah, so you carry the 2. And your graph should approximately be 4 by... What is that noise? Is someone playing Clash of Clans? You know, you can't have responsibilities if you don't know that you have responsibilities. So, all of these emails I'm getting about not handing in my research paper, not doing my economics assignment. No, I do not see. I am cutting off the negative energy. Yeah, I do not. I have tiny eyes I cannot see. Okay, how long is this fucking paper? 10 pages? Wait, Cat's Eye Gnarly Dance Tutorial? Okay, wait, I have to learn this. Gang, 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 gang. Wait, how do they... Is it moving? Oh my gosh, that's so hard. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. Okay, wait, no, stop. I need to work on my paper, because it's 1 a.m. 12 point Times New Roman font, APA. It's due at 9 a.m.? Please provide 15 sources? There's literally no way I'm getting this done. I just want to know, why do straight boys just have nice skin? It doesn't make sense. I'm out here with my 12-step Korean skincare routine and I still look like the outside of a turkey ball sack. And this straight man, oh girl, they use shampoo. They use laundry detergent. They don't even wash their what? If you are a straight man, what do you do?
Oh, this artist that you listened to literally one time, they're in your top 5. The artist that you love and have streamed for months? I've never heard of this person. What the actual fuck are you talking about? You only listen to pop music? Well, your top genre is actually Mongolian throat singing. Every single person listened to K-pop Demon Hunters. You hate Taylor Swift? She's actually one of your top artists, so...
So I used to know this girl who would constantly say things like, guys, sorry, I'm so ugly. I just ruined the whole group photo, I'm sorry. And then everyone would automatically comfort her and be like, no, you're beautiful, you shine. And then she would be like, no, but thank you. And she would do the same thing over and over again, trying to get everyone's attention. So eventually I got tired. So the next time she came to me saying, I'm so ugly, I was like, you know what? You are. She was like, what'd she say? And I was like, bitch, if you think you're ugly, I can crop you out of the photo. The fuck do you want me to tell you? I'm not the one who made you look like a woolly mammoth. The people who save a workout routine video and then say things like, I'm skinny. No! How do you expect to be able to do 10 push-ups if you cannot even open a jar of Nutella? The only sort of push-out that you can do is fart because you drink too much iced coffee. I will never understand those people who keep their ringers on, like, max volume, so you can hear every single freaking text and message being sent. Can you shut up? We're not in a fucking TV show. I know you like pretending to be the main character, but bitch, you're literally just lactose intolerant and have a peanut allergy. You over here sounding like a freaking fire alarm. I will slap you so hard it will sound like a screenshot.
And I just don't think this is gonna work anymore. Like, things were going really well, and...
Yeah, but, like, I just don't understand why we couldn't have had this conversation earlier.
I know, I tried to, but, like... I mean, you're just... Like, you're just so busy, and...
Sorry.
Like, I really wanted things to work out, but, like, your friends don't like my friends, and... This is a long song. Is it over?
You've never had Nima's corned beef Jolly Rancher salad? What about her Reese's Pieces green bean casserole? Your peepaw worked really hard on that hot dog soup. Whoever made the deviled eggs, you put too much paprika. They're really spicy. Yeah, they're called deviled eggs, but they taste like Satan took a huge shit all over them. That is your uncle's mystery jello. Of course it moves around on its own. It's always done that. Remember last year, it crawled off of the dinner table and suffocated your 4-year-old cousin?
I have come to the conclusion that yeet is just the best way to deal with all of your problems because you're carrying too many responsibilities. Yeet! A baby just threw up on you. Yeet! Your 4-year-old cousin calls you ugly. Yeet! You see a cockroach in your room? I heard from someone that you should always date someone who loves your stomach. So, I am now dating a tapeworm. I am with an intestinal parasite. Yeet. If you are stressing out about something, I present to you the 72-hour rule. If that shit won't matter in 72 hours, forget about it. If you won't cry about it in 72 hours, stop crying about it now. And if he hasn't responded to your text in 72 hours, a surprise, bitch, that just means you're fucking ugly. I spent 30 minutes looking for an Uber today because I don't know what a fucking Toyota looks like. I still don't know what it looks like. I never got the car. My very old aunt will always tell me that my posture is saggy and that I look like an ugly piece of shit. And yet she does not realize that her boobs sag all the way down to the fucking floor. She'd be criticizing me for looking saggy when her tatas look like the exoskeleton of a fucking rotisserie chicken. So today I had my crush tell me that the reason I'm still single is because the universe is saving someone special for me. And I was like, bitch, I'm in love with you. Do you know the universe thinks I'm a fat piece of shit? I just dropped all the fish at my job. What the fuck do I do? Oh no. Help them!
Please select what qualifies as workplace harassment. Rebecca bumps into you in the hallway. Tom gives you a friendly pat on the back. Sam beats you to death with a fucking chair.
A big ass rat. A big ass rat. That is a big ass rat. That is a big ass rat. That is a.
You know what? No. Well. Okay, nothing against K-pop or K-pop stans or anything. I think it's awesome. It's great. I just think it's really funny how BTS stans will bring BTS into literally everything. Long story short, a little while back, I was invited to this funeral for like this little old lady, rest in peace. And this girl was in charge of making the funeral playlist. And she is like your typical BTS stan. And literally when everybody was just standing around looking somber and like sorry for the family, Butter by BTS just starts blaring from the speakers. And it was so loud. It was so loud. This is what it looked like. I'm sorry for your loss. Thank you. It really smells like a public restroom. It smells like a public restroom. You know what? No. Well.
Let go of me! Damn it, bitch! I said let go!
Hi, how much of a discount are you guys offering on the TVs?
Those are gonna be $3 off.
Oh. Okay. I'm just gonna leave this here then. Thank you. Bye. I wanna be a woodpecker.
I don't know who told you this, but just because I boiled my goldfish when I was 4.5 years old does not make me a sociopath. Okay, it just means that sometimes I want to make fish soup. And I did. I love that goldfish. His name was Henry.
Have you seen the new Wicked movie? Men loving men, MM. Flip it around. World war. Gay people are going to start the war. You know, I saw an article the other day. Gay people are more likely to get in car accidents. Are you gay? Have you been in a car accident? You hit a curb? That was God giving you a sign. You're going the wrong way. I just don't understand why you would pick this lifestyle. I mean, look at you. Your piercings and your tattoos. You look like the devil. Do not touch any of the meatloaf I brought. You look like you've had enough to eat. How are you going to be gay and fat? Pick one. Homosexuality and gluttony in one household.
Yes! No, it's nice. It's so nice. I really can't stand it when people respond to my text messages with just a K. What does that mean? Okay, K stands for potassium in the periodic table of elements, and if I was to drink an entire gallon of potassium right now, I would probably die. So I guess that means you just want me to kill myself, is that right? Okay, you guys, so this is just like a very, casual talk. If TikTok does actually get banned, I'm considering potentially moving to YouTube, except I don't know what to post. YouTube has felt like such a complicated platform. Because TikTok is like short videos. I feel like YouTube would be a totally different story. So let me know if you want me to start a YouTube channel, and if so, what sort of things you'd like me to be making. And I will take that into consideration. I love you guys.
And then the killer chopped him into pieces and cooked him into a chicken chow mein that he served to his family. Oh my god.
Damn.
Honey Sesame Chicken Breast is back at Panda Express. Be the sweetness. Be the freshness.
You guys wanted a part 2 of me reading some fanfiction? Today we will be reading about Nail Whore. Sorry, Nile Whore. Nail Horan. Nail, I don't know. First we will be reading about Ellen DeGenerate. Imagine Nail kissing you and then moving behind your ear, kissing all the way down your neck. You moan his name and suddenly feel a pain in your throat. Nail's a vampire. I can't believe people read this. Who's a whore for Nail? Nails. Nile. Whore. I don't know. I remember in grade 1, I went to an all-boys Catholic private school, and I had this Karen-ass teacher who had, the shitty-ass haircut and everything. Okay, sis looked like a fucking pea shooter from Plants vs. Zombies. I remember it was this really, really cold and windy day, and I was seated right next to the open window. Anyway, I'm literally freezing my little ass off. And I was like, hey, Miss O'Connor, is it okay if we close the windows? I'm getting really cold. And the bitch tipped down her wire-rimmed glasses to the bottom of her pea shooter-looking ass nose and looked at me and said, no. And I ended up projectile vomiting all over the inside of my mom's car. If my mom was fluent in English, bitch, she would have gone in and ripped out her weave.
Tap, 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 wrist on glitter, waist on thinner. I'ma show you how to bag an 8-figure nigga. Face on zaddy, pockets on jigger. You better get the card and make it swipe like Tinder.
So, I'm really craving candy, but the only candy that I have are these melatonin gummies. But they smell really good. So I don't know how much of this I'm actually allowed to eat until it becomes dangerous, but I guess we're gonna find out tonight. Fuck, it won't come out. First one. Oh, that's really good, actually. What flavor? 2 more down the hatch. To good sleep. Oh, look, there's instructions. Adults take 2... I straight up just ate the whole jar. See you in the next life, friends. Maybe.
Hi everyone, today I'm gonna be showing you a magic trick.
My older relatives say that I'm too addicted to technology. Okay, bitch. You're literally plugged in on life support. You are literally attached to a machine. I could literally come over and unplug you and you would fucking die.
Don't worry, no one remembers the time when you microwaved the class goldfish because you thought it was dead, making it explode everywhere, and you told your mom that it was leftover mac and cheese.
Hello, today I am going to be twerking in a split. I am Danielle Kahn.
Hey, what do you think of Taylor Swift's new album? I haven't listened to it. Hey guys, what do we think of Taylor Swift's new album? I kind of hate it. It's not great. You hate it? I fucking hate it. Well, why do you hate it? I don't know, because everybody else hates it. No, actually, I kind of like it. You like it? Yeah, it's kind of cute. I don't know. Maybe I do kind of like it. I don't know, how does everybody else feel about it? What did you just say to me? I asked you how you feel about it. No one's ever asked me that before. I think I'm gonna be sick.
I swear to God, these little baby bitches be the ones who have the most to say. Like, I'm over here minding my own business, and this baby just starts going, oh, goo gaga, goo. Shut up! You weren't that loud when you were still in your mom's cooch. Okay, don't talk if you have a single nucleus for a brain. It's so frustrating to me when I see people using the R word as a slur or as a way of getting angry at someone. There are literally so many more respectful and less offensive ways of getting angry. Like calling them a fat, stupid, ugly cunt. Hi, welcome to Mexicali. I'll be your server today. What can I get for you? Hi, can I get started with the steak and cocolata, please? The steak enchiladas. Okay, great choice. And can I also get the lamb quesadilla with extra guacamole? I believe you mean the lamb quesadilla with extra... I don't speak Taco Bell. Jeez. Excuse me. Do you think we should be putting tampons in the men's restroom for men who have periods? What? For men who have periods. Oh, period. No. What is your opinion on abortion? What? Abortion. Is that a country? No. Men do not have a clitoris. Isn't that the big red dog? No, that's Clifford. A man cannot have a bussy. Bussy, pop this bussy, boy. Shut up. You know I carry, right? Carry what? Herpes.
Over 100 people have sent you a like. Okay, can I see them? No. You need to pay me $30 first. Are any of them cute though? You think they're all ugly. Well, I think that says something about you. Those are the only guys that were interested in you. It's not my fault they look like goblin people. Here's one of your secret admirers. Isn't he cute? No, he looks like Bigfoot. Okay, fuck you.
There was a fight in the cafeteria and a girl pulled the other girl's weave off and it landed in the lasagna. This is so sad, but she's kind of serving. Oh my god. Scared of fighting because what if they choke me and I come instead? I am deleting this app.
Cheese is just a loaf of milk. I got this idea from another video where someone was reading One Direction Imagines, so I think I'm going to read Shawn Mendes Imagines. Here we go. Imagine, you wake up from brain surgery and ask, where is Sean? The doctor frowns and a voice in your head that sounds like Sean says, who do you think gave you the brain? What is this photo? Imagine, it's almost Halloween, so you and Sean are carving a pumpkin. As you finish, you say, wow, Sean, this was so fun. I wish we had another pumpkin. Why, and all you had to do was ask. Sean says as his body starts turning orange and contorts into a pumpkin. I didn't know that Sean could turn into a pumpkin. So I went to the zoo today, and I saw some giraffes. And I was thinking to myself,
what would a giraffe with scoliosis look like? So I went online and I did some research. What the fuck? It just fucking goes whoop. Oh my god. Hi. Today we're going to be putting some of my favorite tweets through Google Translate and translating them back and forth. I'm very curious to see what happens.
There was a fight in the cafeteria and a girl pulled the other girl's weave off and it landed in the lasagna.
So I'm translating it through Mandarin.
While fighting in the cafeteria, a girl pulled down another girl's nephew and landed in the lasagna.
Did Rosetta Stone sit on that bus? Yes, sure did. Hillary Clinton is a lesbian. No gays in the White House, please. Got called racist at a McDonald's today. Tell us what happened, lad. I got called racist in a McDonald's. Yeah, but why? I was being racist. Isn't Clitoris that big red dog? Kanye West is a fucking gay just 'cause Kim Kardashian sucking his vagina don't mean shite. Cardi B and Offset named their daughter Culture Kiari Cephas. I said that shit out loud and my furniture started floating. What's an orgasm? When you fold paper to look like birds and shit. That's oregano, bitch.
My cousin thought it would be funny to switch out my grandmother's soy milk thing with real milk. And my grandmother is very, very lactose intolerant. She also happens to be in the bathroom right now, and she doesn't sound too good. And
yeah, I actually had a lot of fun. There was a pool. We went on a hike. Sorry, I just got a text from Hannah. Help me, please. Do you have her location, by chance? Can you check? I love you guys. I need to go home. Has anyone seen Sam? Oh, she just texted me. Hold on. Her text just says hospital. Who was with her? Please. I need death.
hello? What do you... Hello? Hello? Today I am going to be teaching myself Spanish. Vegan harambe. Plantar my penis.
Coche.
Coochie. Thank you. I can now speak Chipotle.
Thoughts on Doja Cat? She's trash. I'm not talking about that girl.
What a time to be alive. Living in the future, bringing the mic hotline.
Hello. Today I am going to be teaching myself how to speak Latin. Carpet vacuum. I like incest. Cute boner. I am now a Latina. I keep seeing these bitches post a photo of like a salad in their Snap story being like, oh, this is what I eat for lunch. Hey, bitch, you acting like you photosynthesize. Where do you get your nutrients? Do you just drink air? Are you full now?
Let me explain something to you.
How can we make sure that everyone has a 4-hour gap in the middle of the day? You just really want to waste everyone's time. You're paying $80,000 a year? You still can't park here. We're gonna give you a ticket for $75. Oh, those fine arts majors? Make them take calculus. For lunch today, the dining hall is serving roasted squirrel meat and live mosquitoes. All of your required classes for your major are full. Maybe take an acting class. It'll be an additional $85 for a textbook you're gonna open one time and then never fucking use again.
So, this girl I just met, she has a boyfriend, and I am clearly into men. And we were all hanging out, and she turns to me and she was like, you can't have my man. My man doesn't want you. He wants me. And I was like, okay, I don't care. He's ugly as fuck. Like, straight up, he looks like this.
I don't know what that noise was. Did you just sit here and say that my daughter looks miserable, so maybe we should put Kalani in her place? No, I never said that. Yes, you most certainly did. No, I didn't, dingbat. Listen, I said, get your finger out of my face. Girls out the room. Has trigonometry. I don't have math class. My STD results.
Oh my god, this coffee is so good. Okay, what do you want to do now?
I'm actually gonna go
Go? Where are you going?
home.
Girl, what the fuck? We just got here. Dude, we had the whole day planned. You motherfucker, come back here. Come back.
People won't stop judging me for that one time I accidentally ran over my aunt's 12-year-old chihuahua with a go-kart. I mean, what was I supposed to do? Stop? It was in my way. If it didn't want to be squished to death, then maybe it should have moved. Okay, it was dying anyway. It had, like, brain cancer or something. I don't know. Okay, I'm about done with people right now. I walk into a public restroom. I open a stall. And the first thing I see is just a whole country load of shit. Why is it so hard for people to flush a toilet? Just press the damn button. Okay, we live in a society. You do not just drop your radioactive bomb hole and leave. Okay, you are not my grandmother.
You know, whatever happened to that one girl that you were friends with? The really fat one. She had a really big mouth and a big forehead. Always eating. The one with the mental illness. She always wore, like, all that makeup, but she was never pretty. How about the other one? The one with all the pimples. I suggested an ointment for them, but they wouldn't take it, so. He also had, like, a speech impediment. Could never understand him. Was that one a girl or a boy? Because I can never tell. You have too many weird friends.
Itching and burning, itching and burning, itching and burning. Stanky and fishy, stanky and fishy, stanky and fishy. I got STDs. Oh, they make my coochie itch. Valentine's Day was 21 days ago, so if there's someone out there who loves me, you're really fucking late. Hello. Today I am going to be teaching myself how to speak French. Angelina Jolie. Ah, my vag. Caress my Oreos.
The journey is usually the part that you remember anyways.
I have a question. Okay, so say there's like a senior home or like hospital or old people farm or whatever. And then suddenly there's a power outage. What happens to all of those old people who are on life support? Do you rescue them somehow? Like preserve them? Or like, is it just Miss Keisha?
You can't keep it together, can you? Do you want?
We're gonna try this again. This is not working. I can't do this. I've never heard you make that noise before. And then one day, I be losing you.
Goodbye, Mike.
In another life, Al! I would be like Al, where are you? We could be 11! But nothing has to change. Hello, today we're going to be watching The Lion King.
Hakuna Matata.
Hi, come on my titties.
What a wonderful phrase.
Hey yo, artist check. I can't breathe. What the fuck is that? Hello, today I will be teaching you guys the names of animals. I am a biology teacher. This thing is an elephant. Elephants are fucking huge. Kind of like me. This is a fox. What does the fox say? Fuck you. This is a clitoris. Sorry. This is Clifford. And our final animal today will be this. This is a piano. Day 3 of me trying on cool things from Fashion Nova. Today we have this really cool comic t-shirt with a terrified looking lady on it that says, "Was it just a dream?" Here's me just vibing and trying to model. Here's me trying to crop it, which didn't really work because it fell out. And the sun decided to be nice to me, so I tried tying it the right way. And as you can see, well, it held up right, so yay. Today we're going to be reading some dad jokes. And really bad ones, too. What do you call a woman with one leg? Eileen. What do you call an Asian woman with one leg? Wait, that's racist. I don't know the rules of the internet.
You know the thousands and thousands of memories you've made on Snapchat since you were 12? You're gonna have to pay to keep those. How's like $7 a month? Why? Well, there's this thing called going bankrupt. And we're headed there. So, our employees are severely underpaid. So that's the only way to keep this going. We're not gonna keep any of your stupid fucking shit unless you pay.
Bitches be like, "You can't sit with us." Actually, Sabarntha, I can't sit anywhere. I have bacterial meningitis. Pressing your forehead can help alleviate anxiety and stress in social situations. It's not working. When your relatives come over and they say things like, "Oh, Aaron, it looks like you've gotten fat." Okay, well, you know what? You're fucking old. Okay, bitch, I'm not the one with 7 different heart diseases and high cholesterol, okay? You are. You could die any second from a fucking heart attack, okay? Don't call me fat when— That is not correct. Because according to the encyclopedia— I love carb. Hi, today we're gonna be reading some sad stories. Have some tissues by your side so you can cry. Where did Lucy go during the bombing? Everywhere. I don't think that was supposed to be funny. Moving on. Dyslexic man walks into a I need to stop.
Oh my god, I forgot to tell you, Sabrina Carpenter literally walked into my coffee shop today. Like, name a more random appearance. You at the gym. Okay. Yeah, I've literally been in bed all day. Like, I have nothing to do. Ever heard of a gym membership? Hey, I like really want to get in and out. Do you want to come? I'm actually about to go on my 5-mile run, but you should totally go and be fucking fat and eat. I got you a candle for your birthday. Oh my gosh, this is so nice. Thank you. Yeah, I was gonna get you a pair of running shoes, but I knew you weren't gonna use them. So, you can burn that while you're waiting for your DoorDash.
Okay, I think some of y'all just need to go outside and, like, pick a flower, touch some grass, whatever. Because when did thirsting over Disney animated cartoon animals become a thing? Because I see those videos on my For You page, and everybody in the comment section is like, okay, but like, he could get it. He could get what? This is a fucking fish. And sometimes it's not even an animal. Some of y'all be thirsting over a fucking car. A metal box on wheels. He probably doesn't even have y'all be like, Gen Z is a generation of change. But y'all be out here having crushes on fish and cars. What the fuck is wrong with you?